Why so serious? Welcome back, guys, to another live stream. And here's to you. Not coffee this time, it is tea. TTT. To make me PPP. So as you see, the sign says, why so serious? So why? I don't know. We're not doing super serious stuff right this second, I guess. So as you see, the sign. Sound check good. Everyone, anyone watching? We got 3 watching. And today, my friends, we'll get to the point. We are going to finish the Vanquish Joker Why So Serious ride project. I did some work off camera because it required a lot of waiting for things to dry and blah blah blah, and we're gonna get to it. We're gonna reassemble the optic, the Joker optic. So good afternoon, Heather. How's it going? Long time no see. Did you move yet? How's all that going? We'll remove this panel. We will be putting the panel on a car. But, so you guys can see where are we at with the Joker build. As you can see, Joker now has his head, his body. He is sitting inside the cockpit of the car. Heather, you're moving next month and packing now. Well, you can listen to me run my mouth and pack away. How am I? It's been rough. I got laid off from my job, and we are trying to figure out what our next steps in life are. Obviously, laid off right before you're going on a road trip is tough, but we're trying not to think about the negative and think about it as a road splitting, and I have decisions to make on what path I want to go. As you can see, Joker and his smiley face. He's right there, guys. Boom. As you can see that. Now, I'm going to flip him, and hopefully you can see that he actually has an instrument panel. You can see there's instruments in front of him, gauges and things that a sand buggy King of the Hammers vehicle may or may not have, because I've never actually seen one in real life. But Vanquish would know, and they provided them, and we put them on, and so forth. That is, now we're going to move this off to the side. Heather says she's sorry to hear that. I hope things work out for you. Thank you, Heather. I hope so too. As you know, I have a lien against my name for my Jeep, and that is probably one of the most frightening things. That's all I really owe on. All my other debts are paid, but it's definitely going to be a tough go for a little while, I think. I mean, obviously, I won't be able to buy new RCs and fund this channel the way I would like to, but we all had that discussion. Sometimes you just have to go into survival mode. Let's get a stand up here. Boom, we got a stand. Because we need to stand. No, maybe we don't. Come to think of it. But I do need to move some stuff. Moving stuff around. Move that over there. Because we got to put the car back up here. Heather, definitely. Yeah, exactly. We got 3 watching and Heather the only one chatting, which is fine. It's hard for me to sometimes keep up with you guys on chat, and sometimes there's a delay. The project. As you can see, no panels, stuff. We took this apart on the last stream. Last stream was last night. We've been streaming more because what else are we going to do? We're kind of stuck at home. Can't really go anywhere, do anything. Have to be very careful what we do and don't do. So we've been streaming. Streaming and shooting shorts and that kind of thing. In case you guys didn't know, this is the Joker livery. Now we're going to flip this upside down. Like so. Because we're now going to put the Joker back inside this thing with his cockpit. Gentle if you take your optic apart to get the driver out and do whatever you're doing. You put it back in, it just clicks right back in, and then we have 4 small screws that we have to put in to secure it. Which I think is this size. No, it's the other size. Now what in the world did I do with that dang driver? Dang it. Here it is. Hopefully this is the right one. Yes, this is the right one. And we got 4 screws to secure the cockpit back into the optic. Why Joker, you guys ask? Why Joker? Well, Joker's cool. I mean, out of all the Batman villains, who don't like the Joker? Out of all the Batman villains. There's a lot of Batman villains, but that's like saying you don't like Catwoman. If you're a red-blooded guy, there's no way you're going to say you don't like Catwoman, man. I mean, there's girls that even like Catwoman, if that's your thing, but like, you know. So, or Poison Ivy, or numerous other comic book women that are portrayed. They are all, man, they make your blood boil. As a dude, anyhow. I don't know, maybe even some of your girls. They make you just like, yeah. And the actresses that have played them have all fit the role. And they've all been, what do you say? A visual feast. And not to mention that they're all really good actors and actresses. As far as Joker goes, that's hit and miss on who your favorite Joker is. You know, feel free to put in the comments below what who was your favorite Joker. I have a toss-up. Mine's either Heath Ledger or Jack Nicholson. I think they both did a fantastic job. I'm probably more toward Jack Nicholson just because I went to the theater as a little child and saw Batman in the movie theater, and that was the first introduction I had to the character Joker and Batman. So that is probably my preference. Now this Joker is more comic booky, animated style. The one I managed to do up in the for the driver. That is probably my preference. Sound is still going good. Everything is still doing what it should. A little bit of a delay. I don't know if that's affecting chat at all or not. It sometimes does. I'm truly sorry about that. Now we have secured the cockpit. Now we got to flip this gauge back over. We have to put it back on. You want to make sure that you don't pinch any of your wires. And you want to line up the sides, at least one of the sides, if you can. Get it to start. There we go. That went into place. And I would put just the middle screw, and you can't see on this side, but you can probably see on this side. There's 3 screws that hold this bottom piece in. I'd put the middle one on this one of the sides just to hold your place. Get it started. And then slowly screw it in. Oh, Heather, you're here. You're making dinner. Didn't realize what time it was. Yeah, I didn't either. I had planned doing this stream much earlier, but you tend to lose track of time, especially the older you get. It seems to fly by quicker. I don't like that. It shouldn't fly by quicker. That's not fair. And also, if you're like stuck at home, like, be careful of your antenna. See, my antenna almost got pinched right there. We don't want no pinching of wires. And we're gonna pull this and put it into place. Hold that there. We're gonna grab one of these fancy schmancy screws, and we're gonna stick it in the middle, and we're gonna screw it in, and that will hold that all together without any worry of anything coming undone. Voila. 2 more on each side. We'll just finish up this side because we're already over here. And this side. That finishes anchoring that side of the cage. We gotta finish anchoring the other side, and then we gotta put the shocks back on. This, I have decided, this is the vehicle that is going with me on my trip. what better place to bring this but in the middle of the desert? Now I'm doing the same side, doing the same thing I did on that side on this side. Just putting screws in. We may do a tire swap, just so you guys can see what it looks like with these tires on. Though I still gotta fix one of those, one of the rims on that. That I can't do on stream. That I literally have to press a fitting back in, which is. Now I'm gonna attach the shock back up to its rightful place. This isn't going to be a super long stream like my last few. My last few have been over 2 hours long, I think. Oh, I dropped it. So you got to be careful when you're trying to line everything up. Maybe I'll put the front in first. The front is easier. I'm working around so much stuff back here. Let's see. I like to lean them a little bit. I have 2 spots I could put them in. We're going to lean the front a little bit. That's what we're going to do. We're going to take the screw. You'll see me do it on this side too. And then we're going to get that started. Heather, where am I going? Where am I? The question is where I'm not going. I literally am driving across this country. And I will be out in Texas and Vegas and Pahrump and Arizona and I don't know, just kind of all over the West. Wherever the road takes me, my darling, wherever the road takes me. We are going to try this Twisted RC, I believe it's called, in Arizona. I believe I'm going to try to stop in there for a day. That is a indoor crawling RC place. And I believe I'm going to be shooting some video there. Possibly. It's all going to be little short clips or maybe through the phone, but I'm not bringing a lot of video camera equipment with me. And because it's indoor place, I can't really fly drone in there. So I'm bringing my drone, I'm bringing my phone, I'm bringing this car, and I'm bringing the K10, which is a car that's smaller than my hand. That's it for RC stuff that I'm carrying with me. Because everything else, because there's no hotels. I literally am going roughing it. I literally will be camping out of a van. So the front shocks, as you just saw, are together. Whether I upgrade these shocks or not, these are factory shocks. So like I haven't decided that, but obviously right now we're just getting this up and going for the trip. Now we're gonna play around with this back shock, which can be problematic. see if I can get it started. And there we go. The back is all in, except for this side. Now you're going to see my frustration right here probably a little bit, because this is how we got to line everything up. We got to pull the shock down and feed it through here, and we got to hold that to the hole I want to put it in. Yeah, there was that. Put the screw in, push it back down, hold the cage, hold the tool. You have to be get your tool on that on the screw. Get it sort of in place. I don't want it in the bottom hole. Because then I have to change the other one. Whew. Yeah. This one's going to be a little problem. I might have to get this started by my fingertips. Let's see, get it lined up. The middle hole. The middle hole. Oh, come on. Let's see. Heather goes, oh, that sounds cool. Car living. I see a lot of people doing that now. Yeah, but I'm not car living. I still have the house to come back to. But hotels are over $200 a night. I'm going to be gone for a month. You do the math. Like, most people don't go on vacations like that. Like, so it's almost got it. We gotta get her in the hole. Roll her in hole. There we go. Suspension is hooked up. You meant van camping? Yeah, yeah. It's my uncle's van, but we're packing up and going away. We don't like the winter and we don't like the snow. And obviously, I really have the time now to travel, and might as well do it. Because if I get working again, I won't be able to do it. So we're going to do it. Worry about all the nonsense when I get back is the plan. Alright, so the Why So Serious sides get put back on. And then we take this pin and we put it there, and that holds all that together. Same thing, we put this panel back in. Woohoo! Getting stuff done. Now we need a stand. Let's do it this way. You see Joker in there? Although you only live once and you should live the way you want to. Yeah, that tends to be true. So this is what the car looks like. Completely put back together. Now, these are 2.2s, these are 1.9s. Some people may know what that means, some people don't. That's just a tire size. We're going to take off the 1.9s real quick. Though, take off the 1.9s. And we're going to see what it looks like with a 2.2 on it. These are quite a bit heavier. I didn't bolt it down, but that's a really big tire. Let me take off the center cap. That hides the nut. Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. We'll bolt this on. Because once we get them bolted on, we'll take it off the stand and we'll see how it sits. So I can't really judge it too much. Just put it on the back. I'm not putting that cover back on. I will put this one that has the problem. only one. Now I gotta take this cover off. They all have the covers on. I like to keep things together so I don't lose stuff. Now, if you're asking whether I've driven this optic at all, well, yes, I have, only very little before I made the changes. Bling, 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 bling. Look at the wheels. They're blinging away. They're blinging away. The nice thing about the 2.2s, I'm noticing, like you can tell right here, they stick out further because they're that much bigger. So this wheel will hit before any of the front of the vehicle. So like, meaning when I'm climbing up a rock, the tires will touch before all this, which will make it better, I think. In theory, you generally want your tires to hit first and not, you know, the 1.9s, they're slightly ahead of it, like, but not by a lot. Not by a lot. And for some reason, I'm Mr. Popular on this phone right now. Everyone's going ding, 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 ding. And I will have to answer all those people when this stream is over. Blinging away with these rims. I really like this green. I don't know how well it's going to sit, but that's on. That's on. Maybe I should go a little tighter. We just got one left to do, and then we set it down. Welcome to the Bat Cave. Yeah, I'm not saying I am Mr. Popular, but I do know a lot of people, and nowadays I don't consider myself popular. I just know a lot of people. That doesn't make you popular, I don't think. Knowing someone being popular is different. I think being popular, you're like the go-to guy that everyone wants to talk to and spend time with. And for the most part, I spend my time, well, a lot of it, alone. finding Mrs. Right, especially now, is going to be so hard because I am unemployed. And no woman wants a guy that doesn't have an income. Even if they're women that know that you worked really hard all your life, it don't seem to matter. Heather goes, being popular isn't that great. It's for the birds. You're right. And she laughed. You're right. It isn't. It isn't. But let's see how it sits on them. Ooh, this is a heavy rig. Get the shocks where they need to be. Front, I like the front slightly higher, like that, like that. That looks good. It looks good. Let's see if I move you guys back a little bit. Can you get a better view? And in comes the clowns. And that would be it. Do I have any more tea left? Barely any. And let's see. Having a relationship is underrated too. Hell, I tell my husband if anything happens to him, I'll be okay. Alone. No more dating for me. Too much work. Yeah, I get it. The older we get to, the more we get like that. Heather, I got you. I hear you. But I've pretty much have checked out the dating realm. There's a couple people that I may date, but as of right now, I can't date no one. I don't got funds for that. That's an expense I cannot do. Not unless they're like country girls and are okay with walks in the woods and peanut butter and jelly sandwich picnics. And I know that's horrible. It's horrible for me to say, but that's sort of where my income is right now. This stuff I already had. Well, we're going to stick her back up on the stand now. We're going to close out this nice little stream, guys, with a song. Told you it was going to be a shorter stream than normal because I got to charge batteries for this. Can't show you that. And I don't really have too much more going right this second. Heather, yeah, that's why my husband loves me, because we go hiking and simple stuff, nothing too much. Yeah, exactly. Nothing too much. Simple is good, and you can find a significant other that is okay with you being simple. Then when you do have the extra, it's just, you're able to save and actually do something together meaningful. Camaro boy, what's up? Hey man, I'm gonna call you in a few minutes. I'm just closing down this stream in a few minutes. So, why So Serious is the name of the rig, I guess. Joker's buggy is now complete. Huzzah! We completed the Joker build. Heather goes, you know me personally, so you can see that for sure, right? Yes, I can say that for sure. I do know you very personally. We have a long history together. So, well, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in to this little tiny short stream. I have things to do. I got some packing to do, and I gotta get more tea, and I literally have to go pee. I've been holding it for like probably the last 15 minutes because I knew I was winding up. But there you go. The Why So Serious Joker Ride Vanquish Optic. It is in the house, as you can see. I'll zoom in one more time so you can take a look at the Joker face. Joker is enjoying his ride, as you can see. He's only missing his Harley Quinn. So we might have to do something about that. I mean, Harley's missing in action. Where can she be? We definitely might be adding a Harley Quinn to this ride at some point in time. I mean, Joker has to have his main squeeze. But this is the rig that's going with me to the desert. This is what I'm taking with me. I had to definitely double down this week on getting it done, but I had the time to, so we did. So, like I always say, get off that couch, walk to the door, turn the handle. Because you never know what adventure awaits you. Now, get out there, play hard and play dirty. And I'll see you eventually, somewhere around the globe.